So at President Trump's trial, they were talking about how he might end up in jail if he continues to violate these court orders. Is Rikers prepared for that? Do you guys have those discussions yet? And if so, what would that even look like?
Our amazing commissioner, she is prepared for whatever comes on Rikers Island, and I'm pretty sure she would be prepared to manage and deal with the situation. As you see what's happening with Harvey Weinstein. We have to adjust, you know, in this business, particularly around law enforcement, we have to adjust whatever comes our way, but, you know, we don't want to deal with a hypothetical, but they're professionals, they'll be ready.
Andrew Weissmann, they're thinking about it.
Yeah, well, you know, that actually is the right response, which is, you know, many people say because the former president has Secret Service protection.
I'm one of those people.
Thus, you know, he can't go to jail. That has it exactly, with all due respect, has it exactly backwards. You know, the Secret Service is going to do and has to do what the judge orders. And as I've said, it's easier to keep them protected in a jail cell, not harder. You know, their job is to make sure that the people they protect are, you know, it's not some nut job who's taking a crack at them. And, you know, that's a difficult job that Secret Service has for everyone. But this will be a challenge, but not any more than, you know, for instance, Barack Obama and Michelle Obama faced, you know, when they took office, where it was off the charts what the Secret Service had to do. So, you know, if the judge makes that call, then the job of the NYPD and the Marshal Service and the Secret Service is to carry that out. It's not to be, you know, for the judge to be subservient to them. That really is not how our system works in a rule of law country.
Yeah, Lisa, my point about it has been practical. That judges are going to be very reluctant because of the practical considerations of the Secret Service. And we heard that when Judge Merchan was giving his long statement about how reluctant he is to use jail because of what it might mean to the Secret Service and the guards. But he didn't say, I won't. In fact, he kind of said, I will, but I'm very reluctant.
I will, and I'm very reluctant. And I have to say that has to shape how the DA is thinking about this now, too, because knowing that he's sort of thrown down the gauntlet and said, I will, even though I don't want to, that puts the onus on them to make sure that whatever the next alleged violation is that they present him with, it better be a really serious one that the public understands as commensurate with some incarceral penalty, because for example, the thing he said this morning about being upset about the witness that was called and they didn't have enough time to prepare and then quickly taking down, that wouldn't have passed muster. So I think it's changing everybody's behavior, certainly changing the lawyer's behavior on the Trump side, right? Because somebody had to have gotten through to him to say, that's not kosher, you better take that down. But it also is changing incentive structures on the DA's side to really monitor themselves for the seriousness of any alleged violation, knowing what will happen if the judge agrees with them.